As a cop, I lost my callers to legal loopholes, but I believed in the system. As a DA, I lost my cases to crooked lawyers, but I believed in the system. As a judge, my hands were bound by the letter of the law, but I believed in the system. Until it took my life away. And then I stopped believing in the system and started believing in justice.
Wow. You two are having much more fun than I'm having. My man! Ouch! Ow! That's a terrible idea. This isn't a gun. This is a gun.
No.
Oh, God, no.
That's a beautiful collection. I'm a collector myself. That's how I know. Oh, you got blood on that one. You know, the crap they sell today, who's gonna know the difference? What?
What are you doing there?
Shh, hey.
Get away from me.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that we gotta do something about those nasty vocal cords.
Hate these murk charges. But, pact's a pact. This isn't how you laid it out, man. It's supposed to be all gray and stooped over. Died too young, Ricky. Just died too young, man. I miss you, big brother. You were the best dad I could have wished for, man. Oh, you think you're funny, right? You're probably up there cracking up, right? Huh, all right, that's cool. Just one last joke on a little kid, right? Boy, whoa. That's my ass.
Show me the sign that says underground drilling. I was blowing up my brother. Yo, what are you supposed to be? Black, dirty Harry? Ow! It was a joke! It was a joke, man!
63 days and I'm out of this sideshow.
I get your ticket to go on. Styles late. That double homicide this morning down at the beach? Well, it seems there was a security camera hidden in the bird bath. Got tape on the hitter's car. A silver Beamer.
Send this to Luca, to E. William Perth. He's the CEO of the Hyperdynamics Corporation.
Are you sure these plates match?
That's what the dispatcher told me.
Hello. Oh, thank you. Yes, I enjoy my work, especially if it paves the way for bigger and better ventures. Now, please enjoy the painting. It is my favorite De Luca.
Excuse me. You the owner of the silver Beamer outside?
Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, is it parked wrong? I was just about to move it.
Just keep your hands right where they're at.
Mind telling us what's in the case?
Yeah, I might. Hey, that's none of your business.
Hey, Slate, don't you think we better get a warrant?
Smile, Stick. You're under arrest.
We're keeping the taxpayers waiting. Anybody order out for pizza?
I'm sorry. I could have been here sooner, but the cops impounded my car. Tried to catch a cab, but do you know how hard it is for a black man to catch a cab in this town? No, I guess you don't. Anyway, I had to jog all the way here. I get sweat stains in my favorite suit, and I stink. Who gets the bill?
The court apologizes for your laundry situation, Mr. Gibson. Why don't you give your mouth a rest, produce your attorney, then we can get you off to your dry cleaner.
No. That won't be necessary, Your Majesty. I plan on representing myself.
Son, that only works in comic books. You're being charged with multiple counts of illegal use of explosives and willful destruction of property. Do yourself a favor. Take my advice. Get an attorney.
I have a license to discharge explosives. I am a special effects artiste. I blow things up for a living. My late brother, Ricky Gibson, he was my partner. And Ricky's last wish before he died was not to be buried, not to be cremated, but to be blown up. Don't ask me why, but he did, and I promised I would.
Did Ricky's last wish also include blowing up an octoline oil line?
I just want to say goodbye to my brother. The oil line was an accident. I said I'd pay for the damages.
The damages come to $46 million.
Did you say 46 million or 47 million?
46.
Oh, 46 million, that ain't no problem. Do you have anything like an installment program? Because once I bought a suit and only had $10 on me and they let me have it.
Your Honor, the blast was inside the city limits. The land had just recently been annexed. This constitutes a felony offense which should cost the defendant several years behind bars.
Years? What's he talking about years, man? You got crackheads and killers out there. I bust an oil pipe and I'm gonna get years? Man, I should knock you upside your head, man. That ain't fair.
The law is not always fair, Mr. Gibson, but it is not always uneven either. Okay, Mr. Horton, I have read the reports, and I find Mr. Gibson guilty of a misdemeanor.
Yes, I second that motion. Sucker.
Thank you for your support, Mr. Gibson.
Your Honor, the man was on city property.
Don't push me, Mr. Horton. We both know that Octoline was in violation of the drilling rights agreement. Annex or no annex, the boundary is the city line. Therefore, I hereby instruct you to file charges immediately for breach of contract. Now, Mr. Gibson, I am dismissing the felony counts against you.
Yes.
However, I will remand you for 48 hours in the county jail for the misdemeanor. Fair enough?
I owe you.
Yes, you do. Next.
Fired. After months of eluding the police in at least 18 different states, here sits the so-called yuppie hitman. The cop's nickname for a cold-blooded professional killer guilty of the sadistic murders of Thomas Dower and Rebecca Guidry.
Attorney for the defense.
Your Honor, after studying the arrest reports on this case, I move for complete dismissal on all accounts.
Gentlemen, approach the bench. Why am I not surprised?
Your Honor, it speaks for itself.
Mr. Horton, this is a laundry list of rights violations committed by the arresting officer. It begins with the illegal search of the briefcase and the illegal seizure of the murder weapon.
You can't let this one go. We can link this guy to at least 5 other killings in the state alone.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All rise.
You may be seated. Our system of law depends on its implementation. For the law to survive, that implementation must be unbiased, unshakable by personal prejudice. Justice must be blind to high emotion. It isn't always fair. I've seen my share of scum slip through the system. But in this courtroom, I will obey the rules of the system. Therefore, on the grounds of illicitly secured evidence, I have no choice but to dismiss this case.
Baby.
Mr. Rush, justice may be blind, but it can see in the dark.
That's it? Just like that he's free? You call that justice?
We risk our lives on the street near that dirtbag like that!
I've heard of liberal justice, but you make Mother Teresa look like Judge Roy Bean. Any comments?
I've had enough of Mo Block and his right-wing ethics. What you did out there took real courage.
Thank you, Tara, but I think that the DA would disagree with you.
Well, the law books don't. And your reward for your good deed is dinner on me.
Not tonight. I have a lot of work to do. Could you get me the police file on Rush?
But you just dismissed his case.
Yes, I know. I was there, but can I have it anyway?
Okay.
Oh, and could you get me the desk sergeant at the county jail, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, right. Listen, you have a kid coming down there by the name of Jericho Gibson. Yeah, right, 48 hours. I want you to make him the worst 2 days of his life. Okay? Yeah. Oh, hey, listen. Introduce him to Daisy. Yeah. Okay, I owe you. Bye-bye.
There's a man here to see you. From the FBI?
Sorry to bother you, Judge. Marcus Keys? I liked your speech out there. Defending the rights of the accused must be your specialty.
Nasty habit I picked up from the Constitution.
You also pick up the habit of researching all your cases after they've been dismissed.
Oh, yes, Judge Marshall is very conscientious. Nothing left unturned.
It depends on the case.
Then you're probably aware, in the past couple of years, 8 out of 11 defendants whose charges you dropped wound up running back to the cops, begging to confess, or floating down some river, shot by some of their own people.
A crime's funny that way. It always catches up to you.
These people claim there's somebody out there setting them up. I thought perhaps you had a clue.
I'm not a detective, no.
You mean not anymore? A man with your background must tear you apart, having to rule in favor of a slime like Rush.
I've learned to deal with it.
Even so. It almost makes you want to root for whoever is out there doing it. Almost.
Well, I almost know what you're talking about.
Also, I hope so. Because whoever is doing this is going to get caught. And he just better hope I am the one to catch him first. I leave you my card.
Thank you. I have a collection.
week. You bastard, you had him. You had him, you let him walk. Rebecca.
You're Rebecca Guidry's father.
Do you know what he did to her? To my little girl? It took her 3 hours to die. I couldn't even recognize her body. It wasn't even her he was after.
What do you mean?
It was that creep Becky went with. Dower. She said it was in something big. Dealt in secrets. He was gonna make her a millionaire. They were after him. My little girl got in the way.
Go home, Mr. Guidry. Just go home.
I could have gone home if you put that psycho away. But you didn't. And now I've got to take care of myself.
Look, you've lost enough already, okay? Just don't throw your own life away.
And what would you do if someone took your little girl? Killed her so you could never see her again? What would you do? What would you do?
Don't just stand there in one spot. Keep moving around. He's gonna kill you, you dope. Move, move. Left, left, right, right. Don't you know your left from your right? I guess not. You should have stayed in baseball. Hey, I ever tell you about the time when I was in the minor leagues, I stole 6 bases off Bob Feller in one game?
That's why you spent 4 years in the jail. Higher with forgery.
That was for gambling, you jerk. Forgery came later. Get out of my face.
Hey, Moon, telephone.
Don't be afraid, sweetie. It's a living thing, just like you, see? I bet he's lost. Do you want to take him to the garden so he can find his family?
Hi, you have reached Cat's Mobile Child Care Center. Leave a message at the beep.
Meet me at the dock at midnight.
The wild one has arrived. Hey, Nicky. Why are you always dragging us to these godforsaken death traps?
Don't you even like the beach, Moon?
Not since Coney Island. You remind me to tell you sometime about me and Betty Grable on the Wonder Wheel.
Save it, man. Meet the accused, Caldecott Rush.
Caldecott.
Yeah, it's a yuppie name.
Yeah, well, this yuppie's a hitter and a bent one. Runs an uptown art gallery for his cover, only takes corporate jobs.
Hey, that's the American way.
Last guy I iced worked for Hyperdynamics. Guy was probably a corporate spy. Killed his girlfriend for kicks. Had some fun with her first.
Wait a minute. Now, I cracked his hard disk like you asked me to. I hacked my way in through his fax line. There was a payment in his ledger from Hyperdynamics.
Payment for what?
I don't know, some kind of artsy-fartsy painting. Painted by some guy named
DeLuca.
Yeah, DeLuca, that's it.
I'm an art lover.
You remember the name of this painting?
Yeah, Martini. Apparently, Hyperdynamics paid him $100,000 for each one of those panels.
Martini. Martini is a diptych.
A dipstick?
Diptych. 2 panels, not 3. I guess we know what he got the extra $100,000 for.
Yeah, this guy's smart, all right. And sick. Okay, we're gonna light a fire under his ass. We're gonna trip him up, scare him.
How do you scare a monster like this?
By making him believe there's a bigger monster on his back.
Well, I know a guy. I mean, if the money's big enough, you can almost trust him.
No old faces. FBI was in my office earlier today. They're starting to sniff this way. We gotta keep it in the family.
Well, nobody in this family has the tools to do this job.
Maybe it's time we adopt.
Come on, keep it down, guys. Yep, beat Daisy. You are mine tonight. Oh, God.
Good evening. I have a client in your holding cell, Jericho Gibbs Gibson. I want him out now. These release papers are in order. Read them up myself.
I am I am free! I am free! Yo! I am free, man! I'm free! I don't know who you are, little white man, but I owe you my life.
Oh, yeah? Well, just how much do you think your life is worth?
Is that for me? Oh, looks like it's getting better every minute. Excuse me. Is this some kind of parole work program? 'Cause if it is, I think I'm up for it.
Promises, promises. Get in the car.
Okay. I don't have any rich relatives. I'm not in the mob, and I don't hold any political office. So who sent you, man?
Weren't you gonna send me your dry cleaning bill?
Octoline sent you? Oh, man.
No, wrong guess. I was a guy in a black robe and a funny little hammer. You remember?
You ain't the judge, man. The judge is this little short, wimpy guy with...
Funny little glasses, kind of like this.
But his hair was...
Yeah, it's shorter. Kind of like this. Right?
Well, that's kinky. This is what all judges do on their off hours?
No, I'm a judge on my off hours. It's kind of like a hobby. Well, this is my real work.
Okay. Well, judge or not, I still owe you one, so whatever you want, name it.
What I want is for you to take a real good look at that man.
Okay, I see him. What's next, Yana?
Remember his face. I want you to kill him.
All right. You get a Gibbs, you understand? You're not gonna kill him, you're just gonna scare him a little.
Right. You sure you've done this before?
Look, option number one, always get him to confess.
Oh, well, forgive young grasshopper, but I always thought that option number one was to call the cops. Let the law handle it.
Yeah, okay, well, this guy had his day in court, all right? Good guy's lost. Welcome to the rematch, pal. Just make sure it's clean and precise.
What? I'm the best, okay? I never screw up. If they'd have given me that Pepsi commercial, Michael Jackson would still be black.
Man, don't you ever shut up?
You know, you never told me, why are you doing this?
That's my inferiority complex.
Inferiority complex? What's that supposed to mean, man? Inferiority complex? I just have one question. Why are you doing this? Inferiority complex. What kind of answer is that? I got the inferiority complex. Ow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm glad to see you concentrating. I mean, it's only our lives.
I got everything covered. But, I have to check you out.
You slip with those hands and I'll slip with my knee, got it?
I feel like a damn TV.
So, what's the story with the judge? I mean, why risk a six-figure salary to play cops and robbers with some serious badasses? Fool must think he's Batman. I'm sorry. I slipped. But since we are getting close here, what's he got on you to keep you enlisted?
Got tired of being screwed by the system, and the judge helped me turn things around. Gave me a new identity, a new start.
A new bra size.
Oh, man. Look, no offense, but these really don't work well with implants.
Relax, they're all mine, except half the size they used to be.
You mean they used to be?
They got in the way.
I can't wait to hear your story.
Oh, it's very short and sweet. I owe the judge 5,000 hours of community service. That's all there is to it. Get back to work. And I'm warning you, pal, if I die during this operation, I'm coming back to kill you.
Now, I'm guessing that a couple of girls with your obvious breeding must probably find most men a little bit lacking in the essentials, yeah?
Тише мочти.
Marchamos, huh?
Pearls before swine.
Which one are you?
You have to ask, Miss...
Arredondo. Gina Arredondo. And no, I guess I don't have to, Mr.
Doe. John Doe.
Change of name to protect innocent?
No. Me, innocent? No, ma'am.
Having fun?
This is a bad habit I picked up. You see, I like to play with cold things.
Bad habit? I like to melt cold things. I think we should take my car. It's right over there.
No. Oh, it's a rusty piece of America.
No.
Forget it. We'll take my car.
Really, we should take my car.
No. Look, it's settled. Forget about it. We'll take my car.
We can't take your car.
Why not?
That's why not! What the hell is going on?
FBI! In 5 minutes, they'll know they missed and try again, so get in!
What's going on?
Okay, come on.
You lied to me. That was not very bright.
It's your turn to be bright, Mr. Rush. Don't disappoint me.
Who's this guy? Your chaperone?
No, I'm Special Agent Frank Skellett, FBI. You can thank us for saving your life tonight. Your previous employer wants your contract canceled permanently.
No place to hide, Caldecott. No jail, no prison, no country safe for you. This guy's too big, too well connected.
But we'll keep you alive. We'll put you through the subway, we'll bounce you around from locale to locale. In return, you're going to tell us everything you know about your boss. Then we'll talk deal.
What a laugh. This guy must be a screaming artist.
Are you ready?
I was ready when I rigged the BMW.
Yeah? Then it's showtime.
I'm sorry. I'm not buying any. Not today. You see, I am self-employed, and this little charade is right out of the FBI playbook. Might work on some mafia punk or some druggy congressman, but it is not going to work on Caldecott Rush.
What about the wiretap we had on your boss for nearly 6 months?
What boss? I have no boss.
The boss you don't have is asking questions about how you walk so easily on multiple homicide charges. The boss you don't have thinks you rolled over, and he's asking for some payback.
You get an A in creativity. You get an F in believability.
Well, I guess you won't believe it when I say that!
Damn it!
What the hell is this?
Rush, you're a dead man if you don't make a deal. Here. You call Agent Keys. He'll work with you. If you come clean.
Thanks, old man. But no thanks.
Oh, man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Those were supercharged squibs, man. It's the same kind of thing used in Lethal Weapon 1 and 2. I was supposed to work on that. But that's cool. I ain't mad. So I had to look up close.
Too real and all for nothing. Rush took off.
Right, straight to the feds.
Oh, wise up, will you? Come on, for Pete's sake, he thinks he killed me. He is not going to the feds.
I thought you guys had this real nifty plan.
Hey, not to worry. The judge is terrific at ad-libbing.
You know, he was supposed to land on these boxes. Where'd he go?
Yo.
Bring the van and the wardrobe. We're going to a party. Time for option number 2. Catch them in the act.
Why did Rush leave in her car? What kind of explosion? Well, what do you know? All right. Calm down. It could have been anyone, a night's entertainment. No. You've done your job. I'll decide when Rush gets his pink slip. Thank you, my friends. Tonight, we have good cause to celebrate. Just weeks ago, Hyperdynamics outbid a leading competitor and secured a multi-billion-dollar military contract. That, combined with our recent commitment to provide our city's fine police department with state-of-the-art urban defenses, proudly
that explains all the cops.
permits us to create thousands of new jobs
A pizza
for
buff,
our hard-working population.
No, he doesn't. He looks ridiculous, just like we do. Where's Rush?
Oh, he's here. I followed him into the garage.
Oh, that's terrific. That loony new kid you just recruited are probably down there planning to blow up the building.
Rush doesn't need explosives to kill his boss. He has your gun, remember?
Well, all we have to do is wait for him to contact Perth, and then we let our boys in blue here protect and serve.
Thank you.
But I'm only human. You've made mistakes too. You are mine tonight.
Sorry, wrong number. Now, what kind of a host would leave me off the guest list?
You're making a mistake. I've always been fair to my employees, even when they get sloppy, like you did.
Do the right thing, Willie.
Come in.
Ciao, you try a piece of pasta? This is a private meeting, my friend.
Oh, scusi, they tell me to serve everybody, eh? You forget I was here, eh? I'm gonna leave the tray down here, you don't like an anchovy, poof, you don't need anchovy, eh? What the one? Ciao. Okay, now hear this.
I did what you paid me to do. I removed the corporate spy. Killing Dower got you a defense contract.
They made your place. You are no longer anonymous.
Kid is very good with electronics.
Nothing you couldn't pick up a Radio Shack.
So you put out a contract on me?
Are you crazy? Why would I hire a killer to kill a killer?
Blowing up my car was a nice touch. Killing 2 federal agents? That's a no-no.
What agents? We didn't blow up your car. I didn't even know about your car. Until... I got a phone call tonight.
From the only other person who knew about this.
Where's Rush?
What happened? Did someone make a bad joke?
You don't know how bad.
This guy's got 9 lives.
Yeah, well, I've only got one, and it's getting too old for this.
Ah!
The garage.
No. 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 Oh, no. Not now. Save my decade. Who did it? Who has been messing with my box? Somebody been touching my box.
Get around the other side.
There should be a law, man. One man should never touch another man's box.
Get here.
I don't know what happened. I pushed the button.
Were you in charge of that Michael Jackson commercial? Come on, get the back the book. For your sake, you better hope I get us out of here.
Hey, my man, how's it going? Oh, tawdry house, babe. Just what I would expect from a cop.
You're paying for this! You think I'm playing, right? Hey, move, man! You messed up my pants! Slow down!
Oh, why don't you hold your horses, will you? You don't like the way I'm driving cars? You come up here and do it.
No! All right, Nick, you're out. Go ahead.
We're at 1440 Oak Drive, Detective Sergeant Slade's house.
The arresting officer in Rush's case. He must be their inside man.
Okay, boys and girls, it's time to make that call.
There comes something number 3!
That's right, Gibbs, and it's the most pure. Let them take care of their own.
You try to do a job. Nobody has any respect for precision!
Stop! What are you, crazy, Rush? What the hell's going on?
Shut up. What happened? $50,000 a year to buy your protection wasn't enough? Did you get greedy? Would you like my job?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about attempts on my life. 2 dead FBI agents just set me up!
No, not me. It wasn't me. It ain't the feds. Look, let me make one phone call to my FBI contact. One phone call and we'll solve this whole thing, huh?
No. You already made one too many phone calls.
People versus Caldecott Rush.
You're accused of murders for personal profit.
We find you guilty of all charges.
The hell is this?
Dark justice, Mr. Rush.
Jesus.
You'll get used to this.
Who are you?
Someone who sees in the dark.
No. We were fighting. I held the gun. We fought it when it was self-defense. It was self-defense. It was self-defense. It was self-defense.
Caldecott Rush, you are hereby sentenced to spend the rest of your natural life incarcerated in the state penitentiary, without the possibility of parole. It is gratifying to see that the problems of the past can sometimes be rectified by the actions of the present.
Spare me the people's rhetoric.
It helps my inferiority complex. Court is adjourned.
Now look, you have got to throw this line way out in the water.
What water?
All right, so we haven't had much rain. You know, why don't you use a little common sense? You're a bright kid. Try using common sense.
Bright? Men just call me bright. A compliment? A reason to go on? You know, the one thing, though, I can't figure out is where did Slade fit in?
When he found out Rush's plates had been made, he engineered a bad bust just so the case could be dropped.
Ah, crooked cops, crooked killers, crooked lawyers. Scary thing is, I really like putting them away, man. I don't know, it just made me feel good.
It should. It always feels good to take something that's running bad, running rough, smooth it out, make it nice and even.
Hey, want to hear a fan mail from Mo Block?
Mo Block, the impartial voice of the people. Why not?
Does a secret vigilante task force exist in this city? Given the permissive likes of Judge Nicholas Marshall, I certainly hope so. In these violent times, we need all the help we can get, even if it's from these night watchmen.
Oh, great. Now we got a nickname.
Night Watchman. Not bad. Oh, it's not bad. I like it.